What I like about this episode of Magic Makers, we basically see that magic is like a fuel source, which is already evident, but it's like an extra fuel source to anything it comes in contact with, like fire or lightning, electricity. It makes it grow and has a chain reaction essentially. But it's also cool to see that the Ocean, he ain't come, he ain't discover it necessarily. It was his sister and her friend discovered magic. But it's also cool to see that they're more advanced, or well, were more advanced at it than him, and they just assumed he already knew how to do the thing, separating it from oneself. Because I was curious before we got to that part of the episode if the sister had been practicing magic or the friend, since they clearly could see it. So they were. So we got three people who have been practicing magic. The other two haven't done, the crazy stuff he's doing, but they have developed a way to use the energy, but haven't been able to, create any elements with it yet, like Shion has so far. I mean, he hasn't been able to make it come out of his own body. He's always needed an external source, but now he's understanding that he needs to be thinking freely and adaptively, because he can change the shape of it now, but still has to discover a way to actually produce the elements himself, which we ain't get to yet. But I'm also loving, the family coming, starting to bond, like him and the dad, him and his sister. Like, it's one of those reincarnation stories where it's actually feeling like the family is a family. And by that I mean, he's not like necessarily thinking about how he can try not to let them know he's reincarnated. He hasn't said anything yet, but it's more so like, yes, he remembers himself being 30, but he still acts, like a kid because he is one now, and that goes for his relationship with his dad and with his sister, where it feels like, yeah, this actual siblings here, and not like one reincarnated character necessarily, at least to me. And I'm enjoying that part. And I think him and his sister friend might, you know, go to a romantic place later when we have the time jump. Because I know they were most likely probably going to have a time skip. But for now, I'm liking how we're just focused on developing the magic, how it works, and everything we need to do. And I can clearly see his sister becoming a magical swords warrior because she's practicing swordsmanship. Yes, she's also been practicing the magic, but she'll be able to combine the two. Sion will just be straight mage, but I can see her just be a mage swords woman, which would be cool. And everything's peaceful right now, and we're just doing this test. You guys' little goofy face. So I'm curious to see where we go from here because I'm really enjoying it. Just like the discovery, just we're just building things up, doing a lot of study, trying to figure out how things work, and I like that. It was another good episode. I like the ending. And just her getting her feelings out and just saying what she needed to, and him doing the same. That was sweet. So let's see what happens next episode when that comes out next week.